Hello guys, welcome to another episode of Design with Reverend Media. Today I'm going to take you through a step-by-step on how to design this wedding invitation card as you see on your screen. So without much time ado, let's move on. Now the size of this document is 14 by 17 centimeters. So you go to file, new, you choose your unit, centimeters, then you type your 14 by 17 as you can see here. Let's leave the resolution to 300, then you click on OK. Now as your documents come, I use a design background I downloaded it from the internet. As you can see here, that's it, vintage for background vector. You can also type and download, but if you don't have it, I will leave a link under the description below, then you download it from there. Thank you very much. So I will bring it straight into my document here, then I will click on OK. In order for me to edit this image, it is smart object, so I'll have to rasterize it so that it can be editable. So I'll just right click on the layer here, then I will click on rasterize layer. Okay, now this image is now editable, so I want to divide this part from this part. So I will choose my selection tool, rectangular marquee tool here. I will make a careful selection here, then I will drag here. Very good. Now I'll do my selection here. I will right click on where the selection is, and I'll click on layer via cut, so it will cut the layer from the main one. Now you can see I have this one here and this one too here, so I will increase this one here. This is where I'll be typing my main text, so this place must be bigger so that I'll get more room for the typing. Then I'll bring this one to here. Very good. As you can see that this one is on top of this one, so you go to the layer panel, then you bring this one down. Very good. Then it will come under it. In order for this background not to interact with my other images, I will select all, then I will lock it. Now my background is set, so let's move on. I also use this one here. This is also a vintage floral design I downloaded from the internet vector stock. Thanks to them, guys. I will move the white background from this flower, then I will use it. So I'll go to eraser, magic eraser tool. I'll click on it, then with a click it will delete all it will remove all the whites from it. Very good. Then I'll click here too. Now all my white is gone, so let with this one here. I will click on the marquee selection tool, then I'll do the selection here. I'll press on the backspace, then it will go. So let with this one, I don't need this one at the retro inside this circle. I only need this flower outside here. So I'll use my rectangular polygonal lasso tool, then I'll select this area, then I also press on backspace, then it will also go. Very good. Now I have my design here, or my flora here, so I will drag and drop into my main project here. Very good. Now I have to change the color of this flora here. So what I will do is that I'll go to the layer panel, Then I'll click on make sure that this layer is selected, layer 2. I'll click on FX, then I'll go to color overlay. As you can see, a new dialog box will come, and you have the room to change the color that you want. So I'll click on the color here, then I'll change my color to this. Very good. I think this one is okay. So now the wedding is between Francis and Beauty, so I'll bring their initials here. B. No, it should become B, and no, Francis first. F and G. F and G. Very good. So I have my F and G here. Then I'll change I'll bring it here. Then I'll change the font to motion picture. Yeah, very good. Yes, so let me okay, so let me give it a space, a little space here. Very good. Then I also type the %. Very good here. I bought it right here. We don't type them together. For you to get access to each of them, you don't type them together. You can type the F and G, then you type this one too separately. Then I'll also change the font to, I think the font was 52. Very good. Then I'll change the color to okay, very good. So now yes, now let's move on. Then we move on to the families of, so let me type it first. The families of, very good. The families of is here. Very good. Then I'll increase the font a bit. Then I'll change the font. I think I use this font for this one. Very good. Then I'll change the color here. You can find, if you cannot find this character window here, you go to window, then you go to character, you check on character, then it will come. You get access to edit your font, your color and everything. So I'll click on the color here, then I'll choose this color, the same color with the help of the color picker. Very good. Then I'll move on to the boating. That one is cast boating. Mensa. Very good. I'll also type them together. I'll leave a big space in them. I'll change the font to white. Very good. I'll copy this % here and bring it down in the middle of this one. Very good. I'll change the color to, I'll change the font to motion, then I'll change the color to yellow. Very good. I can select them all, then bring them back with the head of the down arrow key. Then move on to the humbly request the honor of. So I have typed some of the things here, so I'll copy and bring it here. so that we won't waste much time on them. So the font I used for this one is I think yes, this one is here. So I'll decrease the font here. Let me zoom it so that you can see it well. Very good, very good. Now I'll change the font to the color of the font to this color, as you can see on your screen. So it's left with where you will write, the person will write the one he is inviting to. So I'll use my rectangular tool here, then I will draw a rectangular box here. Very good. Now I can change my color here. I think I'll use this color, or yes, white, or any color that you like to use, which when the person write the name, it will be visible. Okay, so I'll use this one here. Very good. So I can also I'll come to the property window. Property window, I want a rounded corner, so I'll just click on one of them, just a very light one. Very good. Then I'll get it here. So let's move on. So it's left I have this one here at the wedding. I'll copy, then bring it here. I'll paste, do my copy and paste. I'll bring it down here, then I'll reduce the font to I'll make it smaller a bit, and I think I use this font. This font is very good, so let me make it smaller a bit so that it can fit here. Very good. I think the color is okay. Let me make it bold a bit, stretch it a bit here. Very good. Now we are good to go. Okay, so you go to of the awards. Here I'll change the font size to 10. I'll change the font size to 10. Very good. Then I'll change the font to this one here. Very good. Very good. I'll bring it down under at the wedding celebration. I think the font is okay. Though I'll change the font color to white. Change the font color to white. Let me increase this small so that I get room to write if the person's name is very long, get a room for that person's name. Okay. So you see what I just did? I selected all of them, then align them. As you select all of them, you can see alignments here. So you click this one and it will align very well. Okay, so we are moving on. So I used another image here. Which this one is so I'll use my rectangular markers to do my selection here. I'll select this one. Sorry, I right click and click on layer via cuts. So I will delete this one here. Left with this. I'll use my magic eraser tool, I'll click on the white background here, then it will go. So I'll just drag and drop into my main project here. Then I'll change the color. I'll go to the I'll make sure that layer is selected. I'll go to FX, then I'll go to color overlay. Yes, I think this color is okay. Now I'll click on okay. Now this one is set. I think this one is okay. Then I'll reduce it a bit. Very good. So let's move on gradually, we are finishing. So it's left with the name of the groom and the bride. So the name of the groom is Francis. Yes, Francis. Yeah, let me change the color to color white so that you can see it well. I will increase it. Very good. And let me change the font to this one, Marigo here. Very good. Then the other name, don't type them together. The other name is Jemfi Boating. Very good. Jemfi Boating here. I'll make it bigger. Jemfi Boating. Then I think I use the font I used was 52. Very good. So I'll make it bigger a bit. Very good. I'll select them all, then I'll click on this and it will align them very nicely. Can select them all and reduce it. Very good. Very good. Okay, so I'll use this one here. No, this one. This the M% here. Okay, so let me bring this one up above the Boating and Mensa so that I can easily select it. So I'll press on Alt and I'll press on Alt, click and drag to get my image, my copy here. So I'll zoom it. Very good. Then I'll increase it. I'll increase it a bit. Very good. So now I'll select this. I'll select the Francis and the name of the groom. Then press on Alt and copy the same thing here. Then I'll edit it. So the name of the bride is Beauty. So I'll just click on the Francis. Then I'll edit it. Beauty. Then the other name is Aquia Mensa. Aquia Mensa. Very good. Now you can select them all, then align them. Very good. You can also reduce the size here. Very good. Now you can see that I was having this one here under it, so I will just copy it. I'll press on Alt, drag and drop here, then I will turn it upside down. So how I do that, I will click one of the bounding box here, then I click on the image, then I'll do flip horizontally, no, flip vertically. Yes, it will turn. Very good. That's how we do it. So now it's left with the date and the time and the scriptures. So let's move on. So that I have typed the date and everything here. I think here is it. So I'll copy, then I'll go to text. Now I'll bring my text here. I'll change the color to white so that you can see it well. Very good. I'll change the font to, I think I use yes, this one. I use this font here. Very good. Now let me separate this one. Let me delete this one from there, the time from there. Then I'll bring this Bushen at the menu down here. Very good. I'll change the color of this one to, let me use my color picker to choose a color from here. Very good. And I'll bring it to the top. Okay, now let me add my time at 9 o'clock AM here. I'll also change that color the same as this one, so I use with the head of a color picker. I'll choose my color here. Very good. Now let's move on. I have a little bit of our scriptures here, so I'll copy and paste my scriptures here. Paste. I'll change the color to white. Very good. Then I'll bring my quotation down here. Then I'll reduce it. Sorry. Very good. So let me select all of this one here. Then I'll bring it to the top a bit so that I will get room for the strictly by invite. Because of the lockdown and this coronavirus, we have limited people to come to your wedding. So the president said it's 100 people, so you have to limit it, otherwise you'll be arrested. So I'll use the same rectangular box here. So I'll press on Alt, click and drag and bring it down here. Then I'll reduce it a bit here. Very good. Then I'll change the color. I'll change the color to, I think this one is okay. Very good. Then I'll type my strictly by invitation. Okay, I can't see it well. Let me change the color to white so that I will see whether everything is okay. Strictly by invitation. Okay, very good. Then I'll bring it here on top of this layer, the rectangular box here. I'll increase the side a bit. Then I'll change the color of the font. Without the color picker, I can choose this color here. Then very good. I can select all of them, then reduce it a bit. Okay. So guys, let's with the wedding invitation. You can see there is a wedding invitation here. Yes. So let me do that. So let me type wedding invitation here. So I'll increase I'll increase it a bit, then I'll rotate it. As you can see, as you bring your mouse outside the one of the corners of the layer, you can see that the cursor has changed to a curve or an arc. So you just click there, you press on shift so that you get, yes, you press on shift, then you rotate very nicely. Then you can increase your font here. Increase your font here. After that, you go to make sure you are in the wedding invitation, then you reduce the opacity. Very good. So guys, this is how you can design a wedding invitation for a friend or brother, or you can use it to get little cash. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for weekly tutorials on designs. Bye.